All right, we're back. So in this video, we're going to do some measurement, actually. We have basically this piece of plexiglass, and it's 18 inches by 24 inches. And my intent is that both the front and the back of the photo booth are going to be more or less 18 by 12. However, I do expect that it's actually going to be a little bit bigger than 18 inches by 12 inches, but I'm not exactly sure because I was just going off of measurements that I found online for the different components that I'm going to be using. And in this video, what I want to do is actually set them out. I have a piece of paper down on the table right in front of me. I want to set them out and draw some lines around them, do some measurements so that we can actually tell how big I'm going to have to cut both the plexiglass and this piece of wood, which off camera I measured. It's 3/4 inch tall. It's a 1x4. It's 3/4 inch tall and 3.5 inches wide. That was a little narrower than I was expecting. I was expecting closer to 3 3/4. So in the future, I might try like a 1x6. We'll see. But yeah, we'll set things out, measure them out, see how close we get. Okay, so I thought I was recording, but apparently I was not. What I did now is, obviously I measured here and here, the width and the height. This is the inner width and height of the photo booth. And then I added 3/4 inch around all the sides. And I actually did something a little bit different down here. I want to give this thing something like feet, just so it can kind of sit on the ground. It doesn't scuff up the bottom. Maybe give it some space for a cord to come out. So if you have it plugged in and you want to sit on the ground, you know, that's not an issue. Or even the cord's going to stick out regardless, so it needs some space to fit. So I added a reminder for myself for this. This is how long the feet should be. So now I'm going to go and measure each of these pieces, just so I have those measurements. I'm not going to cut the boards quite yet, but I also need to measure kind of where I want the plexiglass to be. So it's going to go all the way to the bottom here is what I want. So from all the way at the top to all the way at the bottom. And on the back, I want it to be a single sheet of plexi. So I think I can make that work with the piece that I have. But then, obviously, the front, I might have to do something where, like, the top is a piece of plexi going down to, you know, maybe here, because there is a bezel on the screen, and then another strip here just to hold the screen in place, and then maybe something along the bottom. We'll see. We'll see what I can make out of this this one sheet of plexi over here. So that's basically it. I'm going to measure all these things and write down some measurements, and then I'll catch you back with some updates. Okay, so now after some measuring, what we have here is 19 1/8 all the way to the foot down here. The plexi will need to be 18 5/8 by looks like 15 inches. And then if I want to do what I was talking about before with a top piece and then kind of two side pieces, the top piece would need to be 10.5 by 15, and then these side pieces would be 8 1/8 by 2 1/4 to give a nice little bezel around here. I think 1/2 inch from the edge will be perfect. And then we can just leave the bottom empty. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, that's about it for this video. Be sure to subscribe, like, and stay tuned for the next video where we might actually do some cutting. Thanks for watching. Wait. I just realized that I measured a couple things wrong. So it's not 15 inches across, it's actually 14 inches across because I started measuring at the 1 mark and not at the 0 mark. I don't do this a whole lot, so I'm not used to that, but it is 14 inches across the top, not 15 inches. 15 sounded kind of weird since the inner width was 12.5 inches. This is why there's that old adage, measure twice, cut once. I'm glad I didn't cut anything yet. So it's 14 inches across the top. And another measurement I screwed up was the width of those side pieces. It's not going to be 2 1/4 because that doesn't make any sense. The width of the board is only 3/4 of an inch, and I want 1/2 inch of overhang. That doesn't add up to 2 1/4. That adds up to 1 1/4. So I did verify my other measurements. Those were the only ones I screwed up. So I do have good measurements now, and now I can figure out if, and hopefully how, I can fit these onto my one piece of plexi. So stay tuned for that. That'll be in the next video.